back to my channel, Kenn. Today we are doing the video as promised in my last video, which is how to make a simple press-on nail set. So this video is just about doing the basics and getting that foundation of a solid set. If you are not new to my channel, then you know that usually my videos don't start off looking this chaotic. As you can see, I have all these nails laid out, which are covered in coats of polish that did not cure properly. They all decided to wrinkle up on me, as you can see. So I just kept this in the video because I wanted to show you guys like real raw behind the scenes. So basically, I had a customer who ordered from me during my Pink Friday sales. She got a custom set, and at that time my custom sets were coming with a free solid set of your choice. So her choice was either olive green or army green. So I gave her three choices that I had that were closest to those colors. One of them was an exact olive green, the other was an exact army green, and then this one that you can see here, which is kind of like in the middle. So I sent her all of those choices and she loved them all and couldn't make up her mind. So she told me to pick and just surprise her. So of course I chose this color and it just played in my face. So I'm pretty sure that I received a bad batch because as you can see here, this is the olive green and then the other one is more so like a forest green, like it's just dark. So I didn't have any problems with those, and I never have any problems with the other colors that I use. My lamp is not old and I don't apply thick coats, so I'm pretty sure that it's the polish and not me. But I just wanted to give you guys like a background look to what happened before I was able to film the video that you're seeing now. So anyways, let's get into actually making a simple press-on nail set. So as you can see, I just have all of her nail tips laid out on the stands. I got her sizes from the sizing kit that she ordered. So first off, with prep, I just start by filing the tips off of the nails. Typically, gel nail tips will come with little tabs on the edges that I just file down in the beginning because it makes it easier for me when I'm actually painting the nails, so like it doesn't look messy or anything like that. So I just file them until the little tabs are off. I'm not really doing anything for like shaping or anything like that. So yeah, my purpose of filing is literally just to get the tabs off. So that's what I'm doing right now. And the next step that I do, I feel like isn't really a necessity, but as you can see, I'm just dusting off the residue from filing. So when you file, there's obviously going to be some dust that is on the nail or underneath it, which is usually the case for me. Like it gathers underneath the nail more than on top of it. So I just dust that off with a dust brush. As I said, it's not always necessary. Sometimes I just like wipe the nails down, which I do in the next step, as you'll see, and it's fine, but it just depends, honestly. But that brings me to the next step, which is wiping the nails down with acetone. So at this point, some people would usually file the surface of their nails and buff the surface of their nails and put on base coat, but this basically combines both of those steps in one because acetone kind of like melts down and chemically buffs the gel nails because they're made of gel. So it's like when it melts down, it's creating a gel layer, which is basically like making its own base coat. So gel sticks to gel, so that's basically how that works. So you know, it just saves you some time and you know, less steps, and combines both of those in one. So I just wipe the nails down with acetone and you know, it works for me. I haven't had any polish chipping or peeling or anything like that. None of my customers have complained, so it works well. And I learned this from Nails by Dom, so shout out to her, of course. If you know who she is, she's so talented. I love her and her work. But that's all for prep, and 1576 is the olive green color that we will be using today by Modelones or Model Ones. Not sure which one it is on how to pronounce it, but that is the solid color that we will be using today. And basically after prep, you can just get right into applying that color. So obviously you can see as I'm applying it, it is not opaque at all. It is very see-through, very sheer. It's almost giving like a jelly color if I was to leave it like this. So when you have somebody that wants their color to be opaque, obviously you're gonna have to do multiple coats so that it will not be opaque. So I believe I did 2 or 3 coats with this color. I can't really remember because it was kind of a while ago now, but we will see together in the upcoming footage. So yeah, I'm just applying the first coat now, and as you'll see, I just keep swiping because I'm trying to make sure that it looks even. You don't really have to be super like perfect with the first coat. Obviously don't be messy, but since you are doing, you know, another coat or 2 on top of it, it's going to cover up those imperfections if it's not as even as you want it to be. So don't, you know, let that hold you back from continuing. I know a lot of people say that doing solid color sets is harder than doing sets with a lot of designs and details, and I can honestly see why, because if you're doing a lot of designs and details on top of a solid color, then it's like it takes away the attention from that solid color if it was to be a little bit imperfect. But when you're just doing a solid set, like that color is the center of attention, like that's the only thing that's on the set. So, you know, you want it to look right. So it kind of puts more pressure on you. But I don't mind doing these sets, honestly. Like they're kind of refreshing after doing like designs back to back, so you know, it's cool, but only when the polish is like cooperating, that is. But yeah, I'm just going to continue applying the first base coat, and I will be back when I start the other coat. So this is how the first coat looks, very see-through, very sheer. So after this I cured it, and then on to the second coat we go. This is how the nails looked after 2 coats. So I left it like this because I feel like it looked pretty good, and then I just went ahead and cured it. And next up we have top coat. So for this set I used Koopa top coat, and I do double top coat my sets, so I do 1 coat and then the second coat afterwards. I just, you know, heard that that was recommended by a lot of other press-on artists just because it helps against chipping and making them more durable and stuff like that. So I double top coat on my sets. I haven't had any problems, and they're extra shiny, so I recommend it. But yeah, I used Koopa in this video. I've since ran out of that top coat, and I'm now using Beetles. A lot of people have been complaining about both of those companies lately, Koopa and Beetles, saying that they must have got bad batches of the top coat because they haven't been working as they used to. And the Beetles that I have right now, it's not, you know, anything bad for me. Like, it's shiny, it does what it's supposed to do. So I don't really have any complaints, but I am still on the hunt for my preferred top coat of choice. I'm not sure what happened to the rest of the footage of me doing the second coat of top coat, but after top coating and curing both coats, I just filed the tips of the nails again. Nothing crazy, not too much filing, but I just filed them so that they look neat and just, you know, fresh, because sometimes after polishing they can lose their shape, and you know, so I just do that to make them look better. It's just, you know, a preference, it's not a necessity. But after filing, this is how they turned out. Super cute, olive green, just as requested. And yeah, that is how to make a simple solid press-on set. See you guys in my next video, and if you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. Bye.